What's going on, everybody? Richie Puns with Puns Lawn and Landscape. So we're currently in Verona, New York, and we're going to be traveling over to Sherrill, New York here shortly to the Ferris and Briggs & Stratton new production facility that they just built. So we're going to be over there today. Check that place out. We're here for the 2020 Vision dealer event and summit, and I tell you what, super excited they invited me up to this. Being just a lawn care provider, then being invited to something of this magnitude is just, I mean, thank you. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. I can say thank you, and there's nothing else I know to say, I guess you would say. I mean, I'm super excited. I don't know if I can express that enough. So, but this place is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this. We don't get grass that pretty in Georgia. It just don't happen. We don't get fescue like they have up here. So I'm super excited to check out this place. Let's go check out some new equipment, things like that, see what they've got for us this year, and see what we can find.
Because it's all of you that make this place what it is. So I really appreciate all that hard work. Thanks very much, and hopefully you had a good lunch and have a little bit of fun. Thanks very much.
Same industry, yeah, pretty much commercial, industrial product development. And my wife and I hadn't had any kids yet. We thought, let's get back to New York where our family is. We'll start, thinking about children and stuff. So we moved. I just kind of sent my resume out and started talking to some people. And this guy, Jeff Ferris, who was the human resource manager at the time, who is like the son or the grandson of the founder, Jesse Ferris. He calls me, he says, hey, we don't have a job open right now, but why'd you send a resume to us? And I said, well, you have a couple Clarkson grads working there. And he said, oh yeah, we do. I said, well, I got the name of your company through my school alum. Okay. And I said, I thought I'd send you a resume because you design and develop commercial equipment. And so I came out and took an interview with him, and I like the place, I like the people. I got to meet the president of the company, Phil Wenzel, who's here today. And yeah, it was a great experience. And then just to see that the company's efforts, they were really growing. They were like, they were into their product development, they were talking to the customers, they were getting good feedback, they were making changes to their product and designing the product based on what the customer needed. And I was like, that's spot on. That's where you need to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you're not going to buy anything you don't want.
Exactly. They've always seemed very eager, and I've noticed that. I mean, even in my short time, I've been in business for 8 years, but I've noticed that the subtle changes, which that speaks volumes. It tells you what's going on. They're really trying to tweak little things and just make the slightest difference, but if it can make a difference for the end user,
absolutely,
that's what it's all about. Yeah. And a lot of companies don't do that.
Yeah, and we got to stay focused on that. Yep. We got to stay focused on, listening to you guys, like when you have an issue, or like me or you when you have your hands, like, if you could just fix that just a little, it would make my 8-hour day like so much better.
Yeah, there's got to be something that can be done. Of course, it's a matter of time, but yeah, I mean, it's just paying attention to those things. And what's cool is, you've been here for 18 years, and you just said yourself, you have a Ferris Mower at home. Yep. You mow your property. Yeah. So you definitely believe in it.
I do. I like the equipment. We're always trying to make improvements. You never want to sit still, that's for sure, because competition's fierce.
Yeah, you'll get passed right up.
It's been nice that we've had the suspension to work with, and that really put Ferris on the map. Yeah. And we've had a bunch of great guys that have worked on suspension systems, and then redeveloping the suspension system for the integrated transmission. That was pretty critical for us, because remember, we were all pumps and wheel motors. Yep. And we had that separation with that flexible hose. Right. And so when integrated transmissions really started to take over the ground drive of all these mowers, we were like, we need to put that in a suspension unit. How are we going to do that?
Here for what I was going to think about this. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Ferris has come a long way, and it's not just Ferris that we do here. We do a lot of different brands, but when you look at the company, it goes back 100 years to the old Ubler milking machines, and then you've got the 1986, 87, something like that, when Ferris was founded, and did the zero-turn mowers, did suspension for the first time, and it was really state-of-the-art. It was revolutionary at the time. And when we went and we're looking at how to expand our business, 2004, we bought Simplicity Manufacturing, and Ferris was part of that. And I had a little bit of an appreciation for what Ferris was all about, but I'll tell you what, this is the gem. Simplicity's great, don't get me wrong, Snapper's great, but when you look at what we've been able to do with this great equipment, and all of you employees have been able to do to grow this company, this is really special, and it's special to be here today. And so, again, thank all of you for being here. I look forward to seeing all you employees out on the line making equipment. I can tell you that dealers are booking, so we need the units, so we got to get on with this, right? Because at the end of the day, they know you're making really good stuff. So with that, let me...
Alright, so we just come in from the ribbon cutting ceremony, so now we're going to take a quick plant tour, check out all their equipment, how it's built, how it's painted, how it's manufactured, put together, everything. Super excited. Let's get in here and see what all they got.
Burning bridges to the ground, so take away what's left of me. Blinded by the ones I lost, connecting lines of which we crossed, dropped off the scene that side, wishing to have one more fight left in me. The life I see, what's left in me. Burning bridges to the ground. Take away what's left of me. Burning bridges to the ground.
Now what was that you were saying, Alex?
All right, guys, so we're here in Sherrill, New York, and behind me is a pond that we built 3 years ago. We built this specifically for the lodge here, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
I have to agree with him. It was pretty nice. It didn't take us but what, 2 days?
Yeah,
2 days?
2 days. One short day.
One short day?
Yeah.
So really 2.5 then?
Yeah, one short day. Not too bad.
Excavating took us what, 30 minutes?
45 minutes.
45 minutes? Had the Bobcat on it. He knocked it out pretty quick.
This is my diving rock.
This is diving rock, he says. Man, isn't this beautiful?
Man, it is. All right, guys, we didn't really build this.
No, we did not build this.
But we did not build this. But this is absolutely beautiful. Whoever did, kudos to them.
Yes.
Seriously, because this is big time.
Yeah, just like Alex said, whoever built this at the lodge here done an absolutely magnificent job. This place is gorgeous.
It's the plant that they chose. You know, I mean, it's everything.
Oh yeah, the plants do just fit in so well. The hydrangeas,
Especially from up
I don't even know some of these plants are hostile.
Did you get a shot from up top from the balcony?
Balcony, yeah.
That's the best.
Oh man, that was
Over
awesome.
on my side too, over there, we've got all them trees.
Yeah. Well, see, my room is right there.
You're right.
Right there. Very top of it.
We got both sides too, real well.
Yeah, I can't get both sides. So this is the
That's the first thing I
rooms they
noticed.
got us in. So we're staying at the lodge, and then over here is the casino and resort. So.
blinded by the light ahead. Thought about just what you said. Connecting lives is what you planned. After all, let's take a chance. Turning dust into diamonds. Turning love into guidance. A second chance, let us commence. That's what I left. The life I see.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? So if you noticed here, Ferris this year's come out with a new machine. You got the new ISX 3300 and the ISX 2200. I'm going to show you a few differences here. So you notice they've gone to a new 4-link suspension front end as opposed to just the regular 2-link that they had before. And then they changed up the rear of the machine as well. So by now doing this and adding this wrap around the back, you get a little more protection around your engine. So it adds a little more protection. Adding the 4-link suspension in the front, what you end up getting when you used to get that squat, when you go to turn around with the mower, you'd get a little bit of a squat and you'd cause a little scalping in the yard. Well, now by adding that, you get a little bit more stiffer, I guess you would say, as far as making that turn without losing the softness of the ride. You continuously have that soft ride, but you get a little stiffer when you go to turn around, and it forces it to stay up instead of squatting down when you turn. So that's a couple of different changes that they did make. I think they've done some changes to the seat color, and they've done some changes to the tires this year. Went to back to an older tread pattern that seemed to work a little better. So pretty excited about the changes. Machines look great. They run great. We've been out here just torture testing today, running them through everything we can possibly get a hold of out here. And I am really impressed with the new machine. So, hey, GIE 2019 is just around the corner. We'll be there. You guys get out here, demo them, and play around with them. What's going on? All right, so as you seen yesterday from the plant tour here at Briggs & Stratton, we done the plant tour, and we come up with a wild idea of how awesome would it be to actually take the Ferris mowers while we're here and cut Briggs's property for them. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut a little bit of grass. So we got Nick and Alex here, and we're gonna jump on the, what do we got, the Z352?
Z352.
Got the Z352 with a 33 horsepower Briggs Vanguard oil guard system, EFI. Like I said, 33 horsepower. Don't you love it when you forget what you say? I do it all the time. So it's 33 horsepower Briggs Vanguard with the oil guard system, 52-inch cutting deck. So let's cut some grass at Briggs & Stratton.